So here's a good question. How can we, or should we, employ video in our company's marketing? And the answer to this question is there are so many different ways to use video, and you absolutely should be using video, in my opinion. In fact, one of the reasons I got into this business many, many years ago was around video and my excitement about it. And that hasn't waned at all. There is so much happening with video, and there's so much power that it can offer in a marketing program. So as an example, for a dental practice, you can use video to educate your patients. So there's a lot of education that is given to patients either before they become a patient or during the process of being a patient about procedures and so forth. And so you can create a video library that educates your patients both beforehand to help them understand that you're the authority and you know what you're talking about, and to guide them through the process of, for example, getting braces or crowns or veneers or whatever it might be, a root canal. You can create a patient library, but you can also use those same videos for marketing purposes to build a library on your site to allow visitors to come and see what the process is like, what it's like working with you, and again, to position you from a position of authority. Because whenever you are educating someone, you're naturally sitting in an elevated position. Now, it's not limited to just that too. Another thing that happens is when people come to a website, they want to learn more about the company that they're looking at. And most websites don't have anything really to differentiate them. There's maybe some photos, some content that tends to be pretty generic, but what a video does is it engages people. It allows you as a brand to be able to convey who you are, what you do, the feeling of actually, the visceral feeling of being in your business. And that's very powerful. And not only is that good for converting people on the website to become customers or move farther, but it also tends to work very well with Google and what they're looking for. Let me be specific. Google's looking for websites that attract and retain people for a long time. People go farther on the site, they stay on the site longer. Well, video helps do this, because when somebody watches a video, they're staying on your site longer, they're engaging with the site more. Google sees these metrics, we call this UI metrics, user interaction metrics, and they factor into search engine rankings, just as one example. So there are so many ways to do this. One other idea that I would offer to most business owners is the idea of doing what I'm doing right now, as a matter of fact, which is answering frequently asked questions on video, and then marketing those videos both on your website and even out on YouTube where people can find them. And these act as traffic magnets, because when you answer questions that people ask, people will find those videos and it will lead them back to your website and your offerings. And again, as I said before, posture you as the authority and expert in your industry. So there's a lot you can do with video. For access to our entire library of frequently asked questions videos, please visit socialmedianinjas.com/videos.